Hello from B&E Farms, everybody, friends and family. It's Valentine's Day, and we are buried in snow here still. So my Christmas decorations are still up, but they're red and white, so they go. They work for Valentine's Day, and they're going to have to keep working because not a chance we're going to get this stuff down anytime soon. So here we are. There's Eddie over by the barn. I'm headed over that way to get some pictures of our two new babies. So excited. There's a picture of me. Hi. So look at our snow piles. They're so big. And look who's here, Ginger Bear. Yes, yes. Come on, don't jump. Let's go. That girl. Go with Daddy. Come on, let's go. She loves to grab my gloves. So long story short, it has been a killer winter. It has been cold and snowing and frozen solid. Like, these piles are going to be here in July. They're just mountains, and they've been white until just today. It warmed up to almost 30 degrees. So I did a thing here. I got myself bundled up because I literally been hiding in the house. It's just been too cold for me to come out. Ed's been doing all the farm work by himself because he's indestructible. And he fell on the ice and damaged his shoulder. Might have a torn rotator cuff. Cuff, is that what that's called? Yeah, it's his left arm. But he's powering through, taking care of our girls, feeding them hay with the big machine. Hi, girls. We're getting low on hay. We burned through a lot of these bales. We made all these bales ourselves. You might see in some of that video. In this fall, we were doing that. Hi, girls. I don't want to scare them because then they run. Look at you, pretty girl. And they've had a rough winter, but look, we've been feeding them extra. This is one of our spring babies from last year. Look how big you are now. You're so big, little one. You're still a baby. You're still a baby. Yes, you are. Come here, Freddy. Let me rub your nose. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, give me little licks. You give me some licks. Want to eat my glove? Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. What a good girl. Yeah, so these are my white gloves because I couldn't find my green ones. So, oh, you're so sweet. I'll have to throw these in the wash when I get in. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, what are you licking? What do you do? What do you got there? Huh? You find anything interesting? Just gloves? Oh, you're so pretty. Look at your pretty face. Look at your pretty face. Yes. Yes, you're not afraid. You want to eat something? You still hungry? You think that's milk? Are you confused? You think that's Mama's milk? Oh. Yeah, she's still nursing. It's our little girl. We kept like 8 little girls, so now I think we have 33 total, which means we're going to have a lot of calves come spring. And we're pretty excited about that. We're growing the herd every year. Hi, Eddie.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
How's the shoulder?
It hurts.
It hurts today?
50% better.
50% better from when he fell 2 weeks ago. So we went for x-rays yesterday. Well, here's the big news anyway. That's big news. I'm glad you're feeling better. But
Yeah, nothing broken. Probably a torn rotator cuff.
Yeah. But look, we have even bigger news. 2 brand new babies. 2 brand new babies. So one of them, I believe, which is the 2 week.
That's the new one. That's the 2-day-old.
This one's 2 days old?
Pretty sure that's the one, yeah.
2 days old.
They have to stand up for me to really tell.
One's 2 weeks and one's 2 days. And there's the 2 moms. How cute. And then we brought in a little
One of the calves snuck
calf
in.
from last year, snuck in. We let her stay. So this little fella, I think, is the older one. He was born frozen in the middle, literally the coldest night we had here, right? It was like 14 below.
Yeah,
Howling winds, 14 below, boom. Ed comes out in the morning, there he is. Frozen, like ears frozen, back legs frozen, curled up on the ground. We scooped him up, we brought him in the house. We wrapped a blanket around him, massaged him, put a heater on him, and he stood up and started running around the house. Hysterical, adorable. And we brought him back outside after about a half hour, maybe longer, and then put him on Mom. And Mom was so happy. She came over and gave us kisses, which They're not really that friendly, these cows, because, you know, they're a herd. They don't really trust humans, which is a good thing, because we're not good.
Maybe I should go get them moving, those two.
Me and you are good humans, but most humans would not be friendlies. Anyway, I digress. This little fella was born the day before yesterday. And we knew he was coming because we could tell by the mom the way they look. They start to bloom and they get lots of milk.
Ear tags.
You see that happens. Oh, we got him up. So he's a little boy. He's a bull. Bully, bully, bully. He's got his fur already come in. And this little baby here, he was born and he's just doing great. He got up, he started drinking the milk. See how big his eye is? That means he's a little nervous when their eyes get big like that. It's all right, little one. Eddie's your friend. And there's your brother. Why don't you two run around like you normally do?
Yeah.
There you go. So a lot of times we come in and the two of them are racing around in here like two puppies. Hey! Hello!
Yeah, this is the new one.
So sweet. Hey, little fella. Here he goes. So 2 weeks old. What do you think he weighs? 100 pounds?
The 2 week, no, probably 80, maybe.
We always underestimate their weights. They're pretty thick, especially in the winter. They gain so much weight from the milk.
Still pretty chill.
Aw, he's letting you pet him. So I'm glad you went in because I didn't want to go in and walk around in the poo.
Yeah.
Although I wore my boots. Oh, Mama sees Ginger. So she's not so happy. She's like, no dogs allowed. Stay away from my cows. Yes, you have a new baby. We know. And you're very protective because you're a good mom. You're a good mom. Eddie just gave him some corn over there. I'll scoot around and let you see their faces. Hey, mamas. Hey, mamas. Hey, little fella. So when we keep them in when they have babies like this, and we have to water them. Otherwise, they have an automatic water feeder out there that almost never freezes. But in the bitter cold, we have to give it a whack. Ginger, you're not being very nice. They don't like it when she ruckuses around. So Eddie gave him some corn. Here's that salt lick I mentioned. I don't know if anybody saw it, but that's the selenium block. Selenium is where it's at, people. Don't forget your selenium. It's crazy if you do the research. Anyway, look at Ginger. She just wants to be in there playing with those calves so bad. She's desperate for a puppy friend. She thinks they're little puppies. She just wants to get through those gates. Sometimes the calves come through here. They come right through these gates. And then they run around in the barn. Anyway. Yeah, so what else can I tell you? What other news is there about the farm? We've just been really hunkered down for the winter and caring for these.
Winter this year.
It's been long and cold, and we've gone through extra hay because they have to eat constantly to generate heat. Hi, Mama. How you doing? You good? You ate a lot this winter. Look how, and they're all pregnant. They're all pregnant, except for the new babies, right? So I think there'll be 19 or 20 calves, which should be good. Which should be good in the spring. Let them out on grass. So, did you want to take a ride down the?
Yeah, that, or you want to walk down?
Yeah, we could walk down.
Because we'll get there then. I just went in the woods. It's hard to walk.
Yeah, it's so deep to snow,
It's
right?
drifted and it's hard on top. You break through, then you step in. It's really hard. So
Yeah.
I think we should just walk down the way I made
Yeah. So Eddie took the skid steer and went out. How far? Like
to the gate.
to the gate.
Yeah, the 4 fields down.
Is that like a quarter mile?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's probably a quarter mile.
So we can go take
Yeah.
a quarter mile walk. If we
Maybe
do
a
it
longer
4
ride.
times, I'll get a mile in today. But not much exercise. Too many pancakes. I'm itching to get out of this cold, this cabin fever. So today, like I said, it's 30 degrees. It feels like spring, and I'm ready to go on an adventure. And yeah, that's about it. That's it. 2 new calves, which are a surprise, kind of a surprise. Ginger's happy. She loves the snow. See a little more cows. Let's see some more girl action. What's up, girls? So I figured out the secret to my gloves. Because I can't do anything with mittens, so I got these thin liners so I can manipulate the phone. That's another reason. There hasn't been any videos lately because it's too cold to take your hands out of your gloves to hold the phone. Absolutely no way. So I got those gloves, and then I got these. If I can show you. These gloves. These are and I put hand warmers in them, so when my hands start to get cold, and I could just put the big daddy gloves on. It's like a science, you know. It's like you have to be armed against the weather up here. I've got 2 pairs of pants on. I got my crazy 4-wheeling muck boots because I knew I was coming into the cow pen, and several layers. And there's no wind. Today's a perfect day. Oh, finally, no wind. You know, we're right at the top of the mountains here in northern Catskills, so we're kind of in a valley. So the wind comes from over there and just blows kind of straight down from Albany. The north wind just blows constantly through this valley. It says we need a windmill. I think he's right. Once we get the house going. Hey, honey. They're very calm. You see how quiet they are? It's really neat. And we were noticing last year when the calves were born, 2 of the cows will babysit the calves, and the whole herd will go and graze. And then if you watch long enough, you'll see those 2 cows will go graze, and 2 other cows will come out of the herd and go over and sit with all the babies and babysit. It's amazing. They have like their own social, I don't even know what to call it, social structure. How they take care of you. Hear how quiet they are? Very quiet. And every little moo, every mother knows its mother's moo, every baby knows its mother's moo. It's pretty awesome. Yep, that's it. Alright, so we're gonna go.
Started feeding.
Oh, baby's drinking his milk. Lunchtime. Oh, little milk baby. I hope that little one over there's okay. He didn't seem to move around much.
I think he's just sleeping. He's only 2 days old, too.
Yeah. Hi, Mama. Hi, I know. You have a new baby. Congratulations. You did a good job. Nice new baby. Yep. She's looking at him. Yeah. You did a good thing there. Yeah. You got a new babe. And she's so protective. She's a good mom. She's a good mom. I think she's our lead cow because she's the most aggressive. She pushes the other cows around. She's kind of in charge. You can see the size of her. She's just humongous. I don't even know how big she is. That's definitely the biggest cow we have.
Yeah, she's probably
Oh, there's a little
1,400 pounds.
guy getting some lunch. Let me see. It's a little dark in
Maybe if I open this one up.
there. There it is. We love to see him drinking milk. To us, that's like heaven. It's just such a comfort because we know if they're drinking milk, they're going to be awesome. That milk is so nutritious. And all the colostrum and all that.
Can I give more light?
Not a ton of light, but that's okay. You can see him drinking.
Yeah.
He's a good one, and she's a good mom. She lets him drink all he wants. She's very patient. She licks him and cleans him. Takes good care of her. Look at her. She loves her little baby. Adorable.
Yeah, the other one's just sleeping. He's just
Yeah, he's just
snoozing away. Probably already ate.
because you saw him eating a lot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look at him go. Good job, buddy.
Ginger.
Good job.
Ginger. No.
Yeah, we love to see him eating. That's just such a great sign. They're getting warmth and nutrition. Usually after they eat, that's when they run around like crazy. They get all this energy. I guess the milk's really powers them up. Then they start running around. Very cool. So what are we going to do, drive out?
Whatever you want to do.
I guess we take the 4-wheeler out, the Ranger.
You drive back and forth and then walk it.
Yeah, we'll drive around a little, then I'll have to walk a little because I got to move. It's been cold and I haven't gotten any exercise. My pants don't fit. What else? What other news you have about the farm?
I don't know. We're in standby mode right now.
Standby? Waiting for the weather to break?
Yeah, if it thaws, then we can start doing the house on Maple.
Yeah, we're building a house just up the road a piece. It's a short drive from here. We could drive over there in the four-wheeler. Because we need to do some infrastructure here on the farm before we build the farmhouse. So we're just going to build a interim house. This Ginge.
We'll do some. We're probably going to build a shop here first, too.
The shop. Yeah, Ed wants to mill all the wood. Got acres and acres of wood. He wants to build his own cabinets. He's got a plan.
Ginger.
Look how deep the snow is. It's crazy out here. I don't
It's
even
all
know.
blended together.
You
Split
can't
out
even
the
see.
sun.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a great day today, too. We've had a couple of sunny days, but they were so cold. There goes Ginge. So we'll just head back here. Past these are the hay fields, but now they're snowmobile fields.
We got a bunch of brush piles. It would be nice to burn before the spring, too.
Yeah. We need to burn some stuff and get the charcoal to the cows. The cows, I don't know if you know, they eat the charcoal and it works as an anti-parasitic and dewormer. It's natural for them, so you don't have to give them any chemicals. Once a year, I put a little bit of, what's that stuff I give? Ivermectin, which is, very safe. But anti-parasitic, but it keeps the flies off. Usually when it gets warm, July, August, you can get a lot of flies. So if they tend to get a lot of flies, I'll spray them. If the flies aren't bad, then I'll just let them be. They're fine. A few flies never hurt anybody. But I can't do fly eye. If I see flies on the eyes, I'm running for the ivermectin. There's Ginger. Look at these piles you made. This is when you came out with the skid steer?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is ever going to melt.
This is where I got hung up. I got stuck with the Ranger right here. Stone wall behind it. You see this drift right there.
Okay.
Bottom down.
Right. Yeah. This would have been a good year for snowmobiles for sure, but we don't have snowmobiles. And they're very expensive, and I don't know how much we'd really use them. I'd have to get all the gear. I don't mind the cold. I'm a New Englander. 14 below with the howling wind. Oof. It's caught me a little off guard this year. Your phone ringing? So, well, other big news. We're finished. We sold our company. We're almost finished. But the phone rings. It will ring every 5 minutes right up until the last day of the closing. So the closing is March 2nd. And we'll officially be onto our new life here up in the mountains, raising cattle. Ginger's ready to go. We'll probably build some multifamily residential stuff, do some more passive income stuff, and then the cows, they generate income. And they're easy to raise. They really are. Especially if you have the right equipment, farm equipment, plenty of pasture for them to eat. The Ranger looks good. You cleaned it before the winter.
Yeah.
And then I keep clearing my throat because I've had a little something for the last couple of weeks.
We had the couple of warm days.
Yeah, so that's what happens when everything freezes solid for 2 months. The Ranger stays clean, but in probably 4 weeks it'll start to thaw and mud season will start, and then you won't be able to recognize it. You'll be covered in mud. Look at you, ready to go. You ready to go? You want to go? Want to go for a hike? Yeah, I'm gonna get out and move. So that's the excitement for today. Things are quiet on the farm in the winter. These are our back fields. The cows don't come back here. We keep this for hay.
There's a dead animal over here we found.
Oh no.
No.
Don't eat the dead animal. What kind of dead animal? No. Well, if it's dead, she'll find it.
There's like a hole in the tree over there.
Right.
The leaves.
Yeah.
Something killed it, and it's
Ew.
frozen in there. I don't know what happened. There was a dead animal wrapped up in the leaves there.
Ugh. Come on, Ginger. Let's go this way. This old hunting seat somebody put here. Somebody used to hunt here years ago. We still have a couple hunters, not too many. So this is the farm road that's been here since the 1800s. And we cleared it, but you know, it's just a path really. Eventually we'll get it sorted out. We have a lot of projects to do here, which is great. All right, I'm going to put the phone away. Say happy Valentine's Day to everyone. And we'll try to get more videos out now that I can actually hold the phone and be outside. But like I said, the last month, can't even stand outside for 5 minutes. But it's been fun. It's a good winter. I love a snowy winter. I'm not complaining. It just changes the dynamics of what you can and can't do. But for me, it could snow another 4 feet, and I'm fine with it. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stay in the tires track.
Yeah. All right. Hope you're all well. St. Valentine, what I was reading about him this morning, he was martyred. He was the saint that refused to deny Catholic marriages. They told him he couldn't marry people in the Catholic Church, and he did it in secret anyway. And they killed him for it. So, when you're eating your chocolate, remember this is a Catholic holiday. All glory to God. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.